Hello everybody and welcome to this Just Play Stellaris with the Utopia expansion where we conquered a fallen empire. They were here and now they're not. There is still some debris that we can analyze, so I think we should put a science ship on that duty. Let's see. Anyone who might be you're definitely not close. How about you? Well, neither are you. Okay, so all our science ships are actually quite far away. Sure. I think this guy is relatively closest, I guess. So let's go. There's quite some debris in here, so let's research those projects. And I think we actually need a second science ship for that as well, because how long before they go away? Oh, actually we're already late. Yeah, so a second science ship is definitely not a bad idea. I think I forgot to do that last time. Oh well. Let's see, we have our battle group over here. It's gonna fight some pirates. There are some vessels over here as well, so you can go there afterwards. Good. And we're still trying to get our mega engineering, which is almost done. And then we're gonna see what we can do for that. Complete. There it is, mega engineering. To complete construction projects of truly staggering skill, we must first achieve a fundamental understanding of both the engineering and research storage requirements for such megastructures. Alright, so what do we research now? This is just military stations, the Corps of Engineers, so I don't think we need that. I think we could use some extra minerals, so 5% extra minerals, sure. Alright, so let's see. We have construction ships. Do we have one around Syrah? Yes, we do. Because, of course, Syrah is gonna be the place where I build it. And it's time to pick our Ascension perk. Let's go with Galactic Wonders. Megastructures are rightfully regarded as wonders of our time. The scope of such a project would have been unimaginable mere generations ago. Yes. So we have a construction ship here, and now we have the button here for build megastructures. So we can do, they require influence as well, right? Well, we are making more influence, so that works, I guess. More colonies are oh wow, oh right, the Gaia worlds are of course the ones that we took from that fallen empire. I mean, they're quite happy actually. Social welfare, harmony traditions. They just don't like the fact that they're recently conquered. But beyond that, they're actually not that mad. And only the internal strength party doesn't feel nice. But beyond that, everybody's like, yeah, we're okay, we're okay. We're still building some battleships, but I think that is done now because I want to save some of that minerals for the megastructure. And let's go with a focused arc emitter. Because we need 10,000 minerals, but it's not that much. And then the question is, what do we build? Do we build a Dyson sphere? I don't think so. We have quite enough energy credit income. The Segalkar Interplanetary Confederation is known for its academic standards and the drive to innovate. But staying on the bleeding edge does not only require discretion in how to perform research, but who to share it with. Our trade secrets are highly valued domestically as well as throughout the galaxy, and some scientists are very guarded against attempt to illicitly access their data. The presence of the Tech-Qualak science ship in our territory have caused many research facilities to suspect them of espionage. Some researchers have claimed that they cannot continue to operate under this perceived threat, requesting closer borders to these suspicious Tech-Qualaki. Sure, let's close our borders. That will be fine. See, these smaller ships is something that our Dreadnought has more problem with than the larger ones, I think. Well, then again, he is doing still quite some damage, so that's fine, actually. It does look like he will suffer some hull damage, though, which is sad. Yeah, he did suffer some hull damage. I wonder, I don't remember if we actually have... Yeah, we have some regeneration stuff on there, so that's fine. Damage to hull, armor, and shields. He is absolutely fine. It's nice that we have this, like, ship around that just... Oh, we got gas cannons and kinetic artillery. So we actually got some cool from that.
Updated.
And now we have a science ship who has nothing to do. Well, there is a science ship here who has definitely not enough time to do all those projects, so go help him. Are you still hurt? No, you're absolutely perfect, fine.
System survey complete.
More surveys, yeah. So we still need about 70 influence, and there's a new faction. They call themselves the Drumbeat of Victory Party. The Drumbeat of Victory. What do you want? Conquering alien planets or making other empires subject in war will please them. Well, we succeeded in that. Border expansion, local rivalry, strong alone, and they want failing to allow for unrestricted warfare. But I believe that other people don't like it if we do that. Well, actually, it does look like it doesn't matter that people are okay with going for unrestricted warfare. Allowing only defensive wars. So these guys will not be happy, but they're already not happy with our policy of warfare the way it is. But we can't do unrestricted because we're pacifists. So let's change to defensive wars. Nah, let's not. Screw them. Who are they? Only one pop anyway. We can do a local rivalry, probably. Let's see. Through our contacts, we just want to have other empires. Well, actually, I could make the Fallen Empire, or the Awakened Empire now, my rival. These guys are hostile towards us. We can make them a rival, I think. Declare rivalry. We gain a little bit of influence through that. Yeah, we can click this OK. Should make them happy. At least 2. Alright. The Holy Tribunal. They're unfriendly towards us anyway. Let's declare a rivalry. People are willing to go into a non-aggression pact. I'm okay with that. Alright, we now have 2 rivals, so that's good. Galactic Nemesis.
Debris analyzed.
Positioning ourselves as the rival of at least 3 neighboring empires will please the party. Very well, let's make another rival then. You're unfriendly towards us as well. But you're not independent, so that's not interesting. Very small increase of influence, but sure, it is something. Oh, that's not a neighbor, apparently. Well, can we make these guys rivals? Because they're inferior anyway. We can only have 3 rivals at the same time. Alright, so what we do then... We have the Holy Tribunal, which is... where? Yes, here. There. So that's That's next to us. That's these guys. That's next to us. And these guys... I mean... Oh, they're here. Fine. And rivalry... Oh, we can't for another 9 years. Well, dang it. Well, at least they're quite happy now. And if we expand, then we actually can become neighbors of them. Speaking of expanding... Well, actually that costs influence and I don't like that. It's a magnetic destruction. And it will trigger the miracle as well. I think that's still a bug. I've read on Reddit that more people are encountering that problem. And therefore I just have to assume that it is a bug in the game. And definitely not as intended. Signs of battle. Mount Graveyard. Actually will be interesting to research that. Research project. And after that continue. I thought I was ordering that guy to actually deal with these. We got nothing from that debris analyzation. A trade. Energy credits and minerals for... Yeah, that's fine. So right now we have enough minerals for the construction. We need to take a look what we want to construct. Because we have the Dyson sphere. Like I said, I think we have enough energy. I mean, it produces 400 when done, but still.
Special project complete.
More people declared our rivals. Sentry array could be interesting. Covering the entire galaxy. And the Nexus site... it eventually gives 50-50-50 in science, but it's not that much. I think we're gonna go with a Sentry array. I think that would be the most interesting for us.
Special project complete.
Alright, let's battle.
Special project complete.
These hostile alien life forms. The science ship should go in this direction, I guess. Well, you can go back on automated duty. There are still some time things, but those are from the pirate ships, and I doubt we can learn anything from them. So we need to go here. We need to wait until these guys are done for before we can jump in there. Which is okay.
Special project complete.
Gain some experience from that. Alright, that was the graveyard
situation log updated.
Thing that we got a ping for. But that is not done. I mean, they are fully skilled. But it's nice because we know we can get a little bit of extra technology out of that. And you can go here and deal with this pirate fleet. Leader recruitment cost reduction. I don't think we need extra food production. Maybe Empire leader capacity, actually. Do we still have capacity? And is everybody governing? Everybody is busy. Oh, we have a scientist who is not busy. Well, actually, I'm gonna ditch you then. We have enough influence. Let's do that first. Alright, let's zoom in. No, here. In the Syrah system, we're gonna build a mega structure. The Century Array. And it needs to be built around the stellar body. That's fine. Let's do this.
Analyzed.
Right. So that's gonna take a while. Well, that's okay. Let's take a closer look. I like it.
Debris analyzed.
I like it a lot. Alright, we'll revisit that soon. We can get a new tradition. I don't think we need federal unity. So let's get alien tourism. I don't think we need that either, but hey, it is there. And the next thing we're gonna unlock through our ascension path will be Voidborn, which, if I'm correct, will allow us to build habitats. extreme storms. Interesting enough. Focused arc emitter is done. Well, we don't really need the energy credits. So let's go with shield hit points. I mean, better shields is always a good thing.
System survey complete.
Alright. This is Citizen Fontaga. The People's Revolution Council wishes to announce the impending execution of 4,539 individuals convicted of state treason and counter-revolutionary activities. Let this serve as a warning to all those who would stand in the way of our glorious revolution. That's all. So these are the guys that we helped quite a bit, even with their revolution. It's interesting that they let us know that they're going to execute some of their people. I mean, thank you for letting us know, but I don't think that's really our thing. Like, we don't need to know that. Still get some from that? Crystal infused plating. Yeah, we do still get some of that. So how strong is our battle group? Quite strong. Let's upgrade them while we're at it. I don't think we're adding any new weapon technology anytime soon, so this will probably be their final form. I mean, they're quite strong. I like it. With all that enigmatic fortress tech in there. Lots of transmissions. You want some terraforming liquids? I can agree with that. Share star charge? No. Sure. And we are on a cap for energy credits. Well, that makes me think that we need to trade some energy credits away. We have a perfect place to do that, over here. Well, we can buy their strategic resources again as well, since we have money for that. And let's trade for minerals. Let's do like this. And was there more of these resources that we... Let's just go with all the others. It's a curator. Tell us about the mysteries of the universe. Ooh, tell us about the Infinity Machine. The chronomatic beings from long ago have studied it for as long as our Earth has existed, as have several civilizations before us. The machine is beyond ancient. For all we know, it has always been, and yet all it does is orbit that black hole. It's fascinating to us, but we understand if it is too much for you to grasp. What is it really? The Infinity Machine, as you bluntly call it, is impervious to extraction. No information comes out of it. No hacker engineer in the entire galaxy has been able to see through its shiny exterior to get a glimpse of the knowledge it is so obviously withholds from us. We are at a loss. So apparently there are more of these kind. We had the enigmatic fortress, but there are more of these things out there. So tell us how to defeat it. There is perhaps one thing that you can do to destroy it. We've been unable to retrieve information from it, but its hull is breakable. Miners have tried to gather resources from it at numerous times, only to come back with their ships barely holding together. But they did find something interesting. The Infinity Machine is not as rigid as it seems. It is made of a material capable of changing its characteristics. Density, flexibility, heat, you name it. It can analyze damage in real time and change its shell to compensate, thus making itself harder to take down. Change your frequencies, adjust the thermal output of your missiles, whatever your people lumber around with, and keep changing them. That way you can get past its adaptive capabilities. Interesting. So there are more of these things. Do we know where the Infinity Machine is in the galaxy then? I mean, that's the next spot if we want to defeat it, and I kind of really want to. We need to know where it is. No, that's another curator. I really have no clue. Can we search like no, it's just for star systems. I wish there was a way to actually go there directly, because this This is not fun. I don't want to do this anymore. Well, I think I will keep searching for it
Situation log
when
updated.
I have nothing to do, I guess. But right now we have this guy
System
who has
survey complete.
defeated all things red in our empire, I think. That's good. I like it. Yeah, you can just stay here. Agent survey markers. Get some extra minerals out of that. Let's take a look at our sensor array. I mean, I know it takes a lot of time to construct, and I wish... Can we send our other construction ships to help out? Not really.
System
People go into
survey
non-aggression pacts and everything like that. I mean, it is getting built. It is definitely getting built. Hey, look at that. There is actually an anomaly here still. So let's go research that. How long has that been there? I guess forever or so. And since we don't have much to do with our resources then, maybe we want to expand a little bit. Well, the thing is, influence is definitely the resource that we don't have enough of. So I think we need to cancel some of our defensive packs maybe as well. We are strong enough to deal with these guys. We were equivalent, only because their technology is superior. But we have shown that we can definitely take those guys out. So we don't need the defensive pacts with, for example, you. So let's break it.
Incoming transmission.
And I assume we have one with you. No, we don't actually.
Received
Right, because those were people we don't like. Some resource, extra minerals, never a bad thing, I guess. But there are some things we can unlock over here. How about crystal infused plating? We're a defensive pack with you. Yes, let's break it. And who else do we have a defensive pact with? Who else likes us? These guys? Yes, break defensive pact. There you go. So that's another 1.5 every month.
Incoming transmission.
And I think we will be ending our edict as well, drone optimization. I mean, it takes 10% extra minerals away, but I think we're good on that. We'd rather have the influence.
Situation log
Alien
updated.
Muriel. Where was the Alien Muriel? Ah, here. Research project in the system, and after that, go on automatic exploration. But that's gonna be it for this episode. Next episode, I think we will have built the first part of this sensor array. I mean, I'm really curious how far its range will be, but we will definitely start upgrading it as well. Like, how expensive is the upgrades? Like, it looks like you only need the influence for the site itself, and after that it's just 15,000 minerals for every stage, which we have. The time is still 1800 days. That's a lot, but we have enough time for that. Maybe we want to build a science nexus site as well, but that's all gonna be in the next episode. Until then, thank you guys for watching, and hope to see you next time. Bye bye.